What's going on, hackers? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to level up your DJ game. Now, if you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it's a language learning model that has exploded on the internet over the past 6 months. So far, it's helped out DJs with song selection and crowd interaction. And the best part is it's all done with a natural language learning approach, which is really key in a tip I'm about to share with you that will revolutionize the way you handle tech going forward. A lot of the talk online is that artificial intelligence is good for techies and computer nerds. AI is for everyone, especially DJs. First, let's talk about how ChatGPT can help you with song selection. We all know the right song can make or break a set, but sometimes it's hard to find the perfect track, and that's where ChatGPT comes in. Simply tell it what kind of vibe you're looking for, and it's going to suggest a couple songs that match your criteria. You can even ask it to suggest songs based on the mood of the crowd or the time of the day. It's kind of like having a personal DJ assistant. So, for example, there's got a gig coming up. It's a bar mitzvah. And just to get started, I told him I need 10 songs that we have to have in our crate. And what I'm noticing already is that it's pretty spot on. Songs likely we already have. And take note, certain tracks are a little bit older. Now, here's one of the current issues we're dealing with at the time of recording. We are going off of data that you've fed the internet up until 2021. Now, I'm sure this will change someday where ChatGPT and the internet will soon intersect for real-time analytics, but at the moment, we're looking at a chart that looks to me like songs from about that time period. Still not bad. You're looking through your contract and you realize, uh-oh, it's not a bar mitzvah, it's a bar mitzvah. So is there any change in maybe the playlist that ChatGPT can help us with? Let's see. Okay, so sure enough, check this out. Leans a little bit more female. All right, now this one is absolutely crazy and a little bit creepy. I've got this client this weekend I know nothing about, and so I decided to take as much data as I could find about the person and copy and paste it into ChatGPT and help me decide what songs they might actually like. So what I did as an example was I went over to my personal Facebook page and I copied everything. First feed, whatever I could grab, select all, copy, paste. And then I told it, I'm giving you a feed from Facebook for a client that I'm DJing for this weekend, and I want to know what kind of music they like. If you were to guess, what is this man's top 10? Blah, 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 blah. I pasted it all here. And okay, so here's what it said. Based on the limited information provided, it's difficult to determine Aaron Traylor's top 10 music preferences. And then it starts to say, okay, it nailed that I do enjoy electronic dance music. So possibly techno or house music. Yes. I just upgraded my DJ studio. Yes, I did. By the way, the video is from last week. Go hit the card right here. And sharing information about DJ Dan. Yes, I'm opening up for DJ Dan in July. This is nuts. Now, you could probably get a little bit more out of it if you got some more out of your client. I'm doing a little bit of stalking. We've pretty much figured out what kind of music I like. I'd be curious to see what kind of music you're into. Maybe I'll stalk you next. This is crazy. ChatGPT is revolutionizing customer service as well. Now, I want you to think about this from a point of view of talking to a client, a promoter, venue owner. But in my situation, I was having a really mysterious issue with the Rodecaster Pro. There was an echo feeding back to the audience every time I played a YouTube video or something. So my normal instinct was to text a friend. But I do that too much, and I don't want to annoy them. I don't want to be that kind of friend, right? Always asking for favors. Then you would go to maybe Reddit, and you suffer the slings and arrows of being called a noob or shot down. So you don't want to go there. The Crate Hackers private group, we foster any question is the right question policy, so you can fire away in there. But even still, going into our private group, we're seeing less and less questions because people are starting to realize that if you can feed ChatGPT your problem, it's going to solve everything step by step. So I was saying to ChatGPT that I was having echo issues with my Rodecaster 2 podcast. You can see here on the screen. And I copy and pasted a ton of blogs and articles. And I said, just summarize it for me for starters. It gave me everything summarized in bullet points, which is the format I love. It recommended a few issues. And then I started asking the dumb questions that I would have been embarrassed to ask my friend or a private group. I even said something like, I'm afraid that this will make changes if I mess up my current settings. Will you walk me through it on how to make selections to reflect that change? And I said, sure, I'll be happy to help you. I was even talking to it saying, I am a dummy to this. Can you walk me through it step by step? Again, it's another one of those tools that you can use if you ever feel uninspired or stuck. And while ChatGPT is just getting started, the Crate Hackers software has been doing its own little language learning along the way. Let me show you how the Crate Hackers software is using artificial intelligence to help you find the next hit song to mix faster. Now with the brand new version of Crate Hackers, you can type in any song and it gives you recommendations. Note the key and energy match and tempo lock, meaning that any of these songs will be a perfect match. We crank up the popularity to over 60% and above, ensuring that every track you push play on next will be recognizable by the audience. And with metrics like energy and danceability and mood, it's a near surefire way of keeping the party moving. We're also using artificial intelligence inside the Stems Matcher beta version. This complements new software innovations from Serato, Virtual DJ, and Rekordbox. Finding songs to mix with stems has become so much easier now that you can filter by genre and all the other metrics we were talking about earlier. The point is, if you can use a combination of these tools in your everyday life, you truly can be the best you can be, which is exactly what Crate Hackers strive for every day. And if you enjoy little hacks like this, please subscribe. We're just getting this YouTube channel started. They say that you got to do your first 100 videos to get a feel for it and then really find out what the audience wants. So I'm asking, if you watch this video all the way through and you're enjoying stuff like this, drop a comment, let me know you're out there. And if you want more videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Thanks, everyone. I'm Aaron. Happy hacking.